This is Anthony Woods from International Futures Group in Chicago, a division of EFG Group. I'd like to give you a recap of today's market, February the 23rd of 2015. I'd also like to go over the fundamentals of soybeans briefly after the recap. The dollar showed strength again today, which I think prompted most markets to be on the defensive. Energy market was lower across the board. Crude was down $1.55 at last glance. Soft markets down across the board except for the cocoa market, which is up 22 bucks. But coffee down about 400. Orange juice down pretty big also. The metals were pretty quiet. Gold finished about $3 lower in the day. Silver unchanged. The meat market had an interesting day. You had cattle up 120. Actually, that was hogs that were up 120. Cattle was down 120. So I think you might have had some spreading going on in that market. The grains finished, well, it was a two-sided trade on the day. Opened a little bit better last night, sold off going into the day. Corn finished down 6, which was the weakest of the group. Wheat down 4.5, beans down 1 cent. I also said I'd like to get into the fundamentals of the beans for a little bit. The USDA is touting planted acres in beans about 84 million to maybe 88 million acres, which is quite a significant increase over the last few years. I don't know if you remember, back in 2013 we had 76.8 million acres being planted. Some people are saying if we get 86 million acres planted, if we get normal yields, we can have a carryout of 580 million bushels. If we get 88 million acres planted, we could have a carryout of 670 million bushels. At the low point last year, remember, we had a carryout of 95 million bushels. I don't remember the exact month, but that's just trying to show you what an increase in carryout in beans we can have. It's of my opinion that I think somehow, some way you want to get short the beans. You can buy the 940 puts for about 20 cents as of today. You can just sell rallying beans. I think you kind of have to keep an eye on that if you're just flat out short. I also did some spreading strategies. I bought November beans. I sold July. I placed them anywhere from 44 down to 25. The market went home at 26 cents today. But I think at some point November beans could possibly be about 20 cents over the July contract. So it's of my opinion that you probably want to get short the beans. We're going into a time frame also where we start to lose exports to South America. But that's my recap for today, and thank you for listening.